AI is reshaping the product discovery and path to purchase in a couple of interesting ways. The most dramatic that we're seeing is that there used to be this process of searching for a product, researching it on different websites, and then coming to a retailer to buy. That's all collapsed now, and what we're seeing a lot more is people going through AI search engines. They're discovering and researching product and then coming right to the retailer. So for marketers, that actually changes the funnel that they can operate in, where they need to drive some awareness and research with the LLM and then can actually activate mid and lower funnel with a retailer. The good news is the second way that's changing the process is that people are, when they go through that funnel, are converting a lot higher than they actually had in the past. So they're coming to the retailer with true intent, they understand the products they want, and they're purchasing.
So Patrick, one of the interesting things about Best Buy is that at its core, the identity of Best Buy is about helping consumers make sense of the technology they purchase. So that hopefully gives you a foundation, an extra foundation right there. So with that in mind, how are you helping make AI practical and relevant for everyday shoppers?
Yeah, as you said, one of the biggest values Best Buy has is our 1,000 stores across the US and what we call blue shirts, which are our employees in store that help people navigate product purchases. And we've recreated that experience online to a certain extent and are continuing to do that. So the first step for us is really training that staff to understand and help people when they come into stores, when they come online and have questions about AI. And the next element is we've actually opened up some of our store space for partners who want to introduce new products. We launched Meta Labs in Best Buy stores, and so it's an opportunity for people who want to experience those AI products to come in, try them, purchase them. And a third interesting way we've helped is by creating content. Last year we've launched our first edition of AI Vat, which is a video content series that helps people understand the new AI technology. So across all those elements, we're seeing a really fascinating moment in time where there's a consumer upgrade cycle. People are buying new devices with AI embedded in it, and they're turning to our teams and our content and our website to understand how to use those products more.
So Patrick, turning from the consumer perspective to more of the marketer perspective here, marketers are, of course, using AI to create content, personalize experiences, and optimize campaigns at scale. Where are you seeing the biggest impact so far?
I think there's so many elements of AI happening across how marketing is executed, and in our business we're looking at it creatively, in media planning and execution. What I think is one of the most interesting ideas though is around how do you predict if someone's actually going to buy a product? There's three main reasons why people buy consumer electronics. One is my product's broken and I need something desperately. Two is my product is old and I need to upgrade but not immediately. And third is I just want to treat myself to something new. If you think about that, that's three very different use cases for the same potential outcome, which is I'm going to buy a product. And so by using more predictive audiences and media planning capabilities, you can actually understand which journey a consumer is on and give them the right ad, the right brand experience, and actually help them through their purchase journey. So I'm excited about that, and we're expanding our capabilities in predictive audience targeting.
So Patrick, as you expand those capabilities, particularly with AI, and as AI takes on a larger role within commerce generally, how do trust, human experience, and brand credibility become even more important?
It's very interesting hearing a lot of the stories around Cannes this week because I think people are starting to get to the point where they understand how to use LLMs and AI, but also are starting to question how authentic it is. And so that's a good thing. I think if we understand the technology, understand its limitations, and so again, for our business, one of the biggest things we see is consumers either coming in store to ask questions or purchasing online and then picking up in store. And that human interaction at some point in the purchase journey actually is a really helpful thing. I think over time you'll see the entire internet recreated around natural language interfaces. And so understanding what advice is coming from a consumer, from a computer versus a person is going to be critically important, and we have an authentic voice in that.